Welcome to War India News Hour. Where does your responsibility increases? Cloud computing versus on-premises. There is continued dialogue among the IT teams, and they had to ask themselves when planning a new deployment was, should we use cloud or on-prem or to go to the hybrid? The differences between cloud and on-premises environments have grown increasingly irrelevant from the perspective of application developers and IT engineers. On-premises infrastructure typically requires major upfront investment, whereas cloud services are priced on a pay-as-you-go basis. Cloud environments also usually came with complicated fee schedules such as add-on costs of data egress and API calls that did not apply on-prem. It is also noted to know the cloud was inherently less secure than on-prem. There was a widespread perception that the cloud could be less secure in the sense that you shared infrastructure with other users. Secondly, there was also a sense that it was more difficult to meet compliance rules in the cloud. The reasoning here was usually that companies have less control over their infrastructure in the cloud or that cloud providers do not provide services that meet compliance mandates. The fact is, if one is moving to cloud, they should not feel that their responsibility is over to the cloud companies or providers. Rather, it increases to many folds. Hybrid cloud refers to a mixed computing, storage, and services environment made up of on-premises infrastructure, private cloud services, and a public cloud such as Amazon Web Services, that is AWS, or Microsoft Azure, with orchestration among the various platforms. Using a combination of public clouds, on-premises computing, and private clouds in your data centers means that you have a hybrid cloud infrastructure. Although cloud services can drive cost savings, their main value lies in supporting a fast-moving digital business transformation. The primary benefit of a hybrid cloud is agility. The need to adapt and change directions quickly is a core principle of a digital business. Your enterprise might want competitive cloud to combine public clouds, private clouds, and on-premises resources to gain the agility it needs for a competitive advantage. Let's look into today's headlines in War India. Just 2 years old, Hopins valued $7.75 billion business. The virtual events startup Hopin was founded in June 2019, is now worth $7.75 billion after it has raised $450 million in a funding round co-led by Arena Holdings and Altimeter Capital, and is already one of Europe's most valuable tech unicorns. The coronavirus outbreak forced a multitude of major events and conferences to be cancelled or postponed as governments around the world imposed restrictions on public life to curb the spread of COVID-19. Lockheed Martin to enter into space rescue mission. Lockheed Martin is building a couple of small CubeSats as demonstration spacecraft for its new LINUSS system, that is Lockheed Martin In-Space Upgrade Satellite System. The concept is designed to show how even smallish satellites can help upgrade satellites and even provide in-orbit refueling and rescue tasks. The LINUSS craft have been developed with Tyvak Nano Satellite Systems, a business in which Lockheed already had a commercial interest. Uttar Pradesh police arrested a 24-year-old man for hacking into ECI website, creating over 10,000 fake IDs. Vipul Saini, who has a Bachelor's of Computer Applications degree, was arrested from Nagpur town's Macharhedi village in Saharanpur district for hacking into the protected site of Election Commission of India, that is ECI website, and police found that Saini worked at the behest of a person named Arman Malik from Madhya Pradesh and created over 10,000 fake voters' IDs over 3 months. The poll panel has said its database is absolutely safe and secure. Saharanpur Police Superintendent of Police found rupees 60 lakhs deposited and are investigating the source of the money in the account of the accused and trying to find more details about Malik, who Saini said used to send him details of the day. Manish Maheshwari, head of Twitter India, to move to US as senior director. In June, an FIR was registered against Maheshwari and some others in connection with a probe related to a video of an alleged hate crime that went viral on social media. Now, Twitter has transferred India head Manish Maheshwari to the US. Without specifying any reason for the change, it said Maheshwari will move to the US as Senior Director of Revenue Strategy and Operations and focus on new markets in his new role. Before joining Twitter, Maheshwari was the CEO of Network 18 Digital. He has also worked with organizations including Flipkart and P&G among others. Nadir Godrej to take over as Chairman of Godrej Industries. Veteran industrialist Adi Godrej will step down as chairman from the board of directors at Godrej Industries. He will continue to serve as the chairman of the Godrej Group and chairman emeritus of Godrej Industries, the company said in a statement. Nadir Godrej, who is currently managing director, will take over as the new chairman and managing director. Godrej Industries is one of the Godrej Group's holding companies with interests in consumer goods, real estate, agriculture and gourmet retail through subsidiary and associate companies across 18 countries. That's it for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VAR India News Magazine. Stay tuned. Thank you.